everybody, and welcome back to Play It Again. I'm Sue. Thank you so very much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Today we're going to look into YouTube. This time it's not original material that we've heard back from the 80s or 90s or even early 2000s. This is an album that they have just recently done, and it's called Songs of Surrender. And it's songs that they have done back in the past, from what I understand. I haven't heard any of this album. I have no idea. And it's all re-imaged or acoustic versions of some of their famous songs. So today we're going to look at one of their very famous songs, Where the Streets Have No Name. And it's going to be either re-imaged or acoustic or maybe a little bit of both. I don't know, but it'll be fun to listen to nonetheless, because U2 is a great band and I can't see them being disappointing. All right, everybody, so let's get right into it. Where the Streets Have No Name, some different version that U2 has put out. And if everybody could like the video and subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. Here we go. Where the Streets Have No Names, from their latest album that I've not heard, Songs of Surrender. Wow, so far it sounds nothing like the original. Okay.
I wanna run, I wanna hide, I wanna tear down the walls that hold me inside. Oh, show me a place high on a desert plain, where the streets have no name.
Interesting.
I wanted to feel sunlight on my face. Now I need some shade and shelter in this waterless place, where each desert rose is a prayer for rain, where the streets have no name, where the streets have no name, where the streets have no name. We're still building that burning down love. We're burning down love. Can't get through the fire. If I go with you, there's no other way through. The city's aflood, our love turns to rust. We're beaten and blown by the wind, we labor and lust. Your voice is a whisper in the hurricane, where the streets have no name, where the streets have no name, where the streets have no name. We're still building them, burning down love. We're burning down love. Can't get through the fire. If I go with you, there's no other way through.
Okay, this is very interesting. Very, very different than the original. In fact, you can, even the way that he says the words. In the original one, it's where the streets have no names. And in this one, it's where the streets have no names. And it's almost like he's putting the emphasis on different words just in the song. They've really changed the whole melody of the song. It started off, it had a very haunting sound, but I loved when it came in at the beginning with those strings. But I haven't heard any more since then, but I really liked the strings. And then it came in with some kind of keyboard or organ or something, and it sounded very church-like. And they've kept that kind of like almost pressed down the whole time, that constant kind of sound like that. At times it almost reminds me of listening to a meditation video or song. I mean, you know, one of those songs that you're going to listen to if you're sitting down doing yoga, or, you know, obviously if you're doing a meditation where you're just trying to focus inward. And it really has that kind of feel to me, that sort of meditative kind of feel. And there's parts of it that I'm really enjoying, and I do like that sort of haunting sound, and I like some of the things that he's doing with his voice, but I'm finding the way that he is saying "Where the Streets Have No Names," I find that a little, that one's hard for me, because it's so much different. It's making the whole song sound completely different, where I think he could have still used the same way of saying "Where the Streets Have No Names," and maybe drawing that out a little bit as opposed to clipping it a bit. But it's kind of cool. It's different. I like it when people do some different things with their songs, and you know, just to switch it up a little bit, because it must get tiring doing the same things all the time. But anyway, I want to hear the rest of this. Let's go. I like that ooh part. That's cool. Very pretty.
Where the streets have no name.
Okay, there he changed
Where
it.
the streets have no name.
Changed it more to the
Still
original.
building that party.
That's cool.
We're burning, but can't get through the fire. If I go with you, there's no other way through.
Interesting. Still seemed to have that meditative feel throughout the whole song, although I did like when he came in with that ooh sound at the end. I really liked when he was doing that. That gave it kind of a neat little feel. And I really enjoyed that, so that was kind of cool. I think overall I have to say that I really enjoyed the original version much better, the upbeat pace of it with all the instruments and everything. And this one though would be a really great version to play if you were obviously maybe meditating, but it might be a little bit too much noise with the words. But it would definitely be a nice song to fall asleep to, I think. So maybe if you're ever having a hard time falling asleep, putting this one on might be nice. And it would be nice to just listen to in a relaxing kind of setting. But I think for me, overall, I would prefer the original, faster version, full-on instruments, as opposed to this one, but still kind of fun. I did enjoy checking it out. I will listen to it again, because I think sometimes when you've heard something for so long and then you hear something completely different by the same band, I think you need to maybe listen to it a few times to just kind of let it soak in a little bit. But overall, I still did think it was kind of cool. I just prefer the original. Anyway, U2 is an amazing band. They've been around for a really long time. They're arguably one of the better rock bands that have come out since the 1980s. They've had 14 studio albums, so I mean, that's no slouch. They've been doing a lot of work, and they have had 22 Grammy Awards, and that's pretty amazing. And they've sold over 175 million albums, and that is huge. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining me today, and if you'd like to hear more U2, maybe something else off the songs, this one, I forget already the name of it, the Songs of Surrender, sorry, I forgot the name of the new album. If you want to hear something else off the Songs of Surrender, that'd be great, or if you'd like to hear some of their older stuff or live stuff, put that down in the comments, and I'd be more than happy to do it. Alright, everybody, have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.